What is up, good people of YouTube? I am Dope, your idiot leader, and this is Dope Comics on my YouTube channel. What is up from the Bellagio to Mexico to Fargo to Chicago to Taco Bell. Anyway, what is going on out in the world today? Today is exciting day. I've got a lot of stuff coming in right now. A lot of stuff. I've got 4 pre-code horror books coming in the mail that will be showing soon. One is here today. That's what it's all about. And then I have found a man with over a short box of original 50s and 60s Detective Comics and Batman. And anytime you can get original Detective Comics and Batman, sometimes the collecting goals get put on hold because that is history. So I'm cherry picking him all I can. Every weekend I'm going up there and grabbing more and more books. And he's allowing me to get what I want. And I'm not getting the big books because he's got books in this box anywhere from $8,000 to $85. The $8,000 books that I've seen so far, he wants $8,000 for the Detective Comics where Robin's hanging out on the end of the flagpole. And some people say that's the Joker on top of the building. Some people say it's Joker's first cover appearance. He's also got a book for $8,000 that is, I think it's Detective Comics 69, but it's the Joker with 2 guns on the cover. And he's got like the first Clayface and the first, we're getting off topic here. Tune in for the Batman reveal in a couple of weeks. I don't know how much longer I'm going to cherry pick this guy, but I got a bunch of Batman books I'm going to be showing. Before today, I've got something cool to show. As I said, I got 4 pre-code horror books in the mail on my way right now. And one of them has arrived. And what it is what we're showing today. I love EC. EC is the king of horror. I've always loved EC, not the new stuff. And today, I was able to find this book, and I love this book. This is Crime and Suspense Stories number 17. This book here is a classic cover. Anytime I see this book, if I can afford it, I try to get it. You see this guy, and he's getting shot in the head, and his brains are being blown out up here, and his wife's in the background watching it. But if you look in the background and you look through the mirror there, you can see that nobody's shooting him. It's suicide. He's shooting himself. Can you see that? Might not be able to because of the Malar magic. But in the mirror, this is his arm. He's shooting himself. I've always liked this cover. This kind of stuff shows why we had to go with the, the whole code of authority. Because kids were buying stuff like this, committing suicide, stuff like hanging covers. There were so many brutal covers back when EC around 55, 54. They kept out trying to outdo themselves all the way up to the comic book code authority in halfway through 55. But this is one of my favorite books of all time. And I love them ratty. Ratty. As ratty as you can get them when it comes to pre-code and horror in general, because you want your book to look spooky. You want some corners taken out by some mice. You want some cobwebs all over it. You don't want it to be in mint condition. This one's got the little bottom right here torn off. But this one here, I love it when they got the scotch tape down the side, and it's been on there like since the 70s. That shows you somebody read that book and wanted to preserve that book and keep that book. I love it when it's got names on it. That showed you, this one don't have names on it, but I wish it did. That shows you that somebody loved that book and they didn't want anybody to steal that book. I love it when they're old and beat up and well-loved. That shows you that somebody kept that book by their bed and read it numerous times. And every old book, especially pre-code horror, has a story. And the more they're beat up, the more they're like snowflakes. 2 people can have 9/8 and they're just alike. But if 2 people has a 1/8 or a 1.8 or a 2.0, they can be totally different. And they all tell stories, and that's what comic books are all about. And if you get into the pre-code game, this is what it's about. It don't get no better than EC and pre-code horror. I've got a bunch of these books. I pick them up when I can. I love to find them on the cheap. On the cheap, I mean usually in the shape I like them, you can find them. You can find more copies, but this one here is a great copy. It presents well. It's complete. I love to find them complete and well loved. I thought I'd show you a couple more examples of crime and suspense stories. They're just brutal. Here a guy is chopping up another man in a bathtub, and look in his eyes. He's really staring at that axe. He likes his job. The other dude down here is deader than a doornail. This is Crime and Suspense Stories number 24. And this is one of my favorite EC covers of all time. A dude getting chopped up in a bathtub. And this one's a 2.5 and it presents awesome. Another one we got laying around here is Crime and Suspense Stories number 25. This dude's got a big blade. This girl's walking down the alleyway at night in a tight dress, spinning her wallet. Talking about flaunting it. She's walking and showing you, hey, I'm loaded. Look at my wallet. And this guy, he's thinking he's gonna get her. He's gonna get her. I don't know what he wants, but he's gonna get it. He's got a knife and he's coming for it. So another beautiful book. I love the way the trades are always 1/3, I'd say they're 40% of the cover size. But this is also a 4.5, so this one's in a little bit better shape. So here, this one right here. Hey. Here's a better copy of this. This one's a 3.5, and I've had it a while. You can see it's a 3.5 blue of the same book. And call me weird, but I'd rather have this one. This one's got shows more wear and tear than this one, but they're both complete. And I like just all the, like I said, the wrinkles, the whole storytelling part of it. That's for the thumbnail. Anyway, as you can see, this is what I got in the mail today. I've got 3 more pre-code horror books coming in the mail. And like I said, a Batman collection I'll be showing on here soon as I'm picking up the books. And also, I got my normal reviews and whatever else I can find from Toyland or whatever. But until the next time, read your comics, collect the way you want to collect, and read your comics.